This year, our history class has been trying to answer the question, what does it mean to be an American? While there are many different answers to this question, the best one is courage. America's past has been influenced by individuals who were not afraid to stand up for their beliefs, and has been demonstrated by characters in literature who often show the same bravery. Without courage, America would never have broken free from England's rule. Slavery would still be around, or the United States may not have even stayed united. People would be afraid to stand up for their beliefs and let others bring them down. With courage, the U.S. has developed into the country it is today. A country where we are united, a country where we don't have to fear our rights being taken away, a country where everyone can be welcomed and accepted. All of this is due to courage, the definition of what it means to be a Patrick Henry was a well-known orator in Virginia during the beginnings of the Revolution. He led the resistance against the Stamp Act of 1765 and was a devout supporter of the fight for independence. He is most famously remembered for his speech given at a Virginia convention where he stated the famous line, "Give me freedom or give me death." Patrick Henry was an American who clearly represented the definition of what it means to be an American. Henry demonstrated courage through his resistance against the British Army. He didn't fear the consequences that came with his opposition. Instead, he feared the consequences that came if he didn't speak up. Henry also played a large role in the coming events after the Revolution. As a founding father, Patrick loudly took the role of building a new country with courage. He also did not fear going against the new government, opposing strongly of the United States Constitution, which he believed endangered the rights of states and individuals. He supported anti-federalists and the Bill of Rights. Henry showed what it truly meant to be an American. He showed courage in all of his endeavors. By standing up to England, not caring about the consequences, helping build a new country, and accenting the flawed areas in the new government, Henry showed courage, proving just what it means to be. Abraham Lincoln was elected as the 16th President of the United States on November 6, 1860. Coming from humble beginnings, Lincoln demonstrated courage throughout the entire election while standing in the public eye and through the Civil War. Rather than fear the consequences that came with the changes he was trying to make, Lincoln took them in stride. While the Southern states threatened secession, Lincoln refused to change his policies and continued in his journey to stop the spread of slavery. When these states did secede, he did not sit back and let them lead out of fear. Rather, he fought for the states to stay a part of the Union. Lincoln did not fear those who disagreed with his beliefs. He faced them with courage and stayed strong in his push for the end of slavery. He demonstrated courage during the Civil War as well. He stopped the Southern states from seceding because they were part of the Union and could not just leave when things did not go their way. Whereas other presidents may have let the states succeed during conflict, Lincoln stayed true to the Constitution and the Union. Lincoln demonstrated what it meant to be an American through courage, which he displayed throughout his election and his presidency. In To Kill a Mockingbird, Atticus Finch is the father of Scout and Jem. He is a well-respected lawyer in their small town. When the case of Tom Robinson comes to court, Atticus is appointed as the defense lawyer. When he accepts, the town seems to immediately turn against him. Tom Robinson, the black man accused of rape. Rather than decline the case and pass it on to the next lawyer, Atticus accepts it out of courage. He sticks to his belief that every man is innocent until proven guilty. While his acceptance of the case angers the town, Atticus remains brave and holds his head high. Even as his own friends turn against him, as well as other children against his children, Atticus demonstrates courage by sticking with his beliefs. During the trial, Atticus also defends Tom wholeheartedly, refusing to half-ass the case, as many wanted him to. Atticus defends Tom as well as he can, creating an impressive case. He knows he will lose the case. He lost the case as soon as he accepted the job. What Southern jury in the 1930s would listen to a black man over a white man? Still, Atticus accepts the case because he knows Tom is innocent. He also knows he is the only one who will listen to Tom enough to make a good case. Even with the whole town against him, Atticus uses courage to do what he thinks is right, showing what it means to be. In the book My Antonia by Willa Cather, Antonia and her family are immigrants, going out west to find new opportunities. During the winter, Antonia's family seems to give up, the hard life of the prairie proving to be too much. Her father commits suicide, and Antonia is forced to work the fields in order to support her family. She shows courage by taking the role of a man in order to help her family. Even though she's a young girl, she understands the only way her family will survive is if she works in the fields. She does not complain about this, but rather works diligently and hard, making sure to earn a profit for her family. Later on in the book, when Antonia is older, she is left by her fiancé and is pregnant. Rather than be ashamed and abandon or hide her baby, Antonia proudly displays her to everyone in town. As Jim notices, she even pays for the most expensive frame to be put on the baby's portrait, so it will be noticed by all. Antonia shows her courage by refusing to let others' opinions get the best of her. She stands tall and proud by her baby and does not let anyone who looks down upon her influence her in any way. By taking responsibility of a family at such a young age and working in the fields, as well as proudly showing off her baby, Antonia demonstrates courage and what it truly means to be an American.